Hello everyone, namaste. It is I, Gina Louisa, here, of course, helping to lift the vibration of our collective consciousness. And today I'm here to do more than just lift your vibration. I'm here to raise your awareness as well. I decided to talk a little bit about staying brand new. People have noticed that I'm 55 and a half, and I don't seem to be getting all smudgely, as my son says, wrinkled and falling apart, and I'm not really, aging. Well, I see, look, I got the gray. I love the beautiful silver. Isn't it wonderful? I can wear it like a veil. I've got it, but I could. When I do take the the veil, the rest of it is pretty brown. I guess and I'm not all wrinkly here. I facing this way so we get some natural light. I want to show you. I don't want it to be too bright. There we go. But see, look. It's from head to toe. You've seen the body and soul pictures. I'm just trying to show you that. I want to explain to you. You might have seen the video of me, but this is what I do. But let me explain to you why. Let me take a swig of water first. When I first started doing this, I was 19. And it occurred to me, because I always listen to inside here, I have this conversation going on. I got more going on up here than I do out here usually, But, okay, so I was in Biology 101. I was 19. I was in college for the first time. And we were learning about the nature of skin. Which was, how the cells, okay, but then skin is like many layers of connected cells. The cells are all connected, okay, and then there's all these layers, and I'll show it to you like this, oops, but let me show it to you kind of like how I thought about it, see, like paper, like layers of paper, right? And so this is skin, and it's like many layers like this, okay? And say this is, the top layer, and here's the underneath where it's just making itself, and okay, but the nature of skin is like this one wears off, and then the new one is being made, and so it goes around like this, and then as this one is being fluffed off, and new ones are being made, and this ones are coming off, and new ones are being made. It's kind of the way that is the way it is with every bit of you. You right down to your bones. Your bones are not like hard, dead things. Your bones are totally alive in the same way as your skin. These ones are dying, and getting you've got little your little construction crew, your osteoblasts, they call them. They break down the older bone, and then you got your osteoclasts, as I call them. Making your new bones, and so your bones is like that's everything in life, even the earth herself. It's kind of existing between the decay and brand newness. Birth and decay. People look at like time like this way, but I kind of look at it like this way because it's like a flame. flame burning through the material, you know. You're only alive here. This is only now is here. Everything, you know, is going this, the past and the future, but here, it's like, you know, they say, you know, it all exists at once. Well, it does. Like, say, you know, the fire that's gonna go, the whole log exists, or the whole, think of it, the whole pasture of dead grass exists, and you start the fire here. Now the whole pasture exists, but only where, as fire moves through the pasture, you know, that's where the fire exists, that's where time exists, that's where we exist. So anyway, I figured out, okay, so then if we are constantly being renewed, why do we get old? Really? It was puzzling. And I pondered it. And then I realized what we do is do you remember those Play-Doh machines? Where you stick the Play-Doh in this end and it had like a handle, and you push the handle down and it squished the Play-Doh to come out this way in whatever, you know, like a stream or a star or whatever. But it would be like one big long thing as you push down this way. So think of it this way. If you was to push down like this and keep your hand here, what would happen to that? If it, you know, it would come out, okay, and when it hit your hand, now what's going to happen to it? It's going to start wrinkling up. It's going to start wrinkling up. If you know, it's full and you keep adding more. Okay, so what we do is I shouldn't say we, because I don't do it, but people have been lied to and taught to paint on their skin. Oh my goodness, what worse thing could you do? I don't understand. Because you're always becoming fresh and new. You always have to be becoming new. If you're putting stuff on yourself and then you're trying to be made new, of course it's going to like pile up underneath and start dripping down, because it's like there's no place for it to go. Your saliva. Okay, saliva is comprised of a pre-digestive enzyme. It's pre-digestive salivary amylase. It's like, you know, like in your mouth pre-digest your food before you put it in your stomach. You know, it breaks down, and what it does is it digests your skin, kind of, you know, like a pre-digestive, and it breaks it down and turns it actually into collagen, which keeps the newest layers underneath. It kind of soaks it in. And people pay all this money for collagen. It's so funny when you put your saliva on your skin and it makes collagen. And actually, if your little fingerprints, if I can get a picture of fingerprints, you know, I don't know if you can actually see, but everybody, you can look at your fingerprints under a microscope or something, and they're like this. Let me show you something. That they're not straight up and down like this, okay? They go like this, and they have like a lip in. Like, say if this is your fingerprint, it's like that in between each. It's not straight, and what it does is it opens and closes your pores as you do like this, and pulls all the little gunks out. Anything that's in there that needs to come out, that your skin is pushing toward the surface, and so through your pores. That's what those little things are there for, like. And the oils, they help it come out, and that's what we saw in our skin. Our little fingertips help it, okay, and bring fresh blood to the surface of the skin. Make sure, you know, you keep all those pores nice and clean. Go backwards, feel if there's any little grains or whatever. Look around, work them. Work with the fingerprints. Don't scratch. Don't pick. When you're impatient to unclog a pore, don't pick at it. Let your fingerprints do it. And then if it's not ready to unclog yet, give it a, you know, sometimes they get impacted if we don't eat the right foods, or, you know, impurities can build up in our systems. But do this all through you. See, look. I use saliva, of course. That's what I use. I mean, I use soap and water. I did, and and I shampoo, and a little conditioner after. But then afterwards, the rest of the day, no, I don't use anything but saliva. I'm very sparing. Let me say, I'm very, very sparing when it comes to soap on my face. Little bit. Oh, I see. No wonder when you go like this afterwards. Well, duh. But if you feel that tightness in your skin, I'm telling you, use saliva and your fingerprints. And really, especially right here, those areas that you feel. Here you go. Unclog that. Make sure you get your cheeks right here and up behind your ears. Make sure you get every blessed piece of it, Make sure you get it pretty. If this old woman stuff, right? I didn't do it today to show you this. Let's see. But let me show you something. No. See? I have none. And like a girl, because I am a girl. I'm a 55-and-a-half-year-old girl. And learning just to show you how to body sculpt. That'll be another video about how to keep it where it should be, The things shouldn't have to point to the floor. They can point up. You see? Oops. That will have to be probably a pay-per-view video, huh? Some things, there's just so much to impart. There really is. How does one tell everything? But do it. I'm telling you. I go like this, and from this part, I like to go this way and up that way. And then I like to go this way underneath. I mean, I used to go this way with only this way and pull, and then I found that when pulling, that this was like it was like puffing and sagging, and I realized this because I realized by the way that the cells grow. I'm 55 and I've been doing this since 19, okay? And at 19 I had different understandings because I didn't understand. Like any other scientist, you have to experiment. So I experimented with myself, and I learned that the way the cells grow, and as I do this way underneath, and this way on top, okay? This way on top. And now I don't have that puffy, saggy stuff over here either, see? I learned how to clear that up. There's always a learning how to clear it up, you see? I'll make sure the nose here, see loving, the big pause in the end of the nose or whatever. You just do a little bit of that. And see, look, I don't know how many people want to get that close to a 55-and-a-half. But anyway, so I just wanted to share a little bit of, not hand lotions. Do you think God gave us any less than he gave the cat? Why do we not trust our natural? We've been taught not to, that's why. We've been deluded and illuded, and from the very beginning, I mean, there's so much that humans don't even know how to be humans. When I was younger, I started writing it. I should finish. I call it the Human Body Handbook. I mean, people don't even know how to have one. And And I don't know why God chose me, or I chose to be me, but whatever. I'm glad that I understand. Thank you, God. And for me, I will bring as much understanding to everyone else. I'm there to understand. You know, everybody's all about, oh, be your real, authentic self. And somebody like me who knows how to be nothing else, people think I'm crazy. But I'm the real one, I'm authentic. My poetry, since I was a little girl, I just dared to never change. Like I was told by my brother when I was a little girl, don't ever change. Like God tells me all the time, don't change. Well, I won't change. I know for myself what's real and true. I don't have to ask outside. The advice of somebody else means very little to me versus the advice from inside myself. And I don't know why everybody else isn't that way. People gotta get that way. Hello. Use a mirror. Trust the truth in the eyes looking back at you. When somebody tells you they're of God and they're not shining and they don't have real magic, how can they be from God? You know what I'm saying? If somebody tells you all right, I will. I'm not here to show you what isn't the light. I'm only here to shine the light. Okay. So trust is the big one. You don't have to dye your hair or paint your face. God gave you the perfect colors. It's your magic. If you're trying to attract true love and you dyed your hair, how are your true love going to recognize you if you don't look like yourself? Right? How is your true magic is what your other is waiting for, because only your true magic will spark in them the true spark, the true attraction, the true desire. You have to be your real self so your other can recognize you and feel that attraction to you. If your other's been waiting around for this, mouse brown haired girl, people say mouse brown, but to me brown is just the most beautiful colors. It's like honey and auburn and have you ever sparklings of all different hues, your natural hues. Every strand is different. It's just so immaculately beautiful, and I can't believe that they go paint it all one color. I'm just horrified with the blue. I'm going to trust your natural colors. You're going to trust your natural beauty. You're going to trust your natural inner selves. Trust. That's what I'm here to try to help people to see, I got brought up in an Italian home. Okay, Italians, they go to church, Roman Catholic, but when it comes to actually trusting in God, when it comes to your own beauty, no, they do stuff. The Italians, they do their face, and they do their hair, and they do their nails, and you always have to have a do, and you have to have it redone, and it's redo, do. And you gotta cut off all your hair, and you gotta stick it in curl and things and make it do this, and it's always, you gotta be just so precise, and oh my God, it's like, and you have to have just the perfect clothing, and just hold your hands the perfect way and sit the perfect way, and oh my God. And then I'm born into that. Okay. It was not easy for me because they didn't take too kindly to me who, no, I'm not going to wear a bra. Not because of some statement, because you really shouldn't put elastic on yourself. Anything that's going to constrict. Look, as if you are a whole bunch of tubes, because that's what you are. You're a whole bunch of little tubes that energy is trying to flow through from one way to the other, or blood, or anything. It flows through. It flows through and around and through you, the beautiful energy of the universe. And if you constrict, like, if you hold your finger, it's going to start to throb. Well, same thing. If you've got, like, all this stuff on you, now the fresh flow of energy can't get to those places really well. See what I'm saying? It's, and it's only that, I believe Playtex, which is, from a product of the oil that they've extracted out of the ground. They're trying to find things to do with this stuff that they extract and make you wear it and use it and depend on it. And anyway, the company is the one who told you to start wearing a bra. It's not healthy for you, okay? And it just constricting and pulling and yanking and then what? Breast cancer starts happening. Why? Because the fresh flow of blood is not getting to places it really needs to get to. I refused all of that in an Italian kid in a Roman Catholic home. It wasn't easy, trust me, to stick to my guns, but God made me a little toughy, thank God. And I really do stick to my guns but I have this one shot. Like God says, this is the one that matters. He said, don't worry so much about the past lives. Let everything that you've learned in the past be how you behave now in this life. Because this is the one that matters. This is the big deal right now. This is the culmination. This is the time that matters. And God made me very, very aware of that. And so every step I take with conviction, not to try to show anybody else. I'm my own experiment. I'm showing it to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm proving it to myself and therefore living it and being it. So anyway, I guess I've yakety-yacked down for a bit. I just wanted to share about staying new. And it's something else God said to me. He said, if you ignore time, Gina, it will ignore you. Just be yourself in every moment. Just be yourself, which is, I am newness. I am wonder and love and not naivety. No, I'm wise. Too wise. My inner eye see. I need to focus. And my inner ears hear so much that I have to focus consciously on not letting anything outside of myself affect the vibration of my own atmosphere, because it's the vibration of my own atmosphere that is the thing that is, it is the necessary thing. It is that magic that, oh well, my magic is here and there's nothing you're going to do about it. I mean, it's, oh well, like, I just once the light is on in a room, the darkness has, there is no such thing anymore. That's, anyway. So, ignore time, let it ignore you. Just be in every moment the happiest, best self you can be. Like you were when you were a kid, with the wildest imagination and the grandest ideas and as much enthusiasm for aliveness, and be that every single minute. And guess what? You'll just be in the now and you'll just stay in the now. So, hi, Gina Louisa, speaking a little bit about staying new. Until the next video, namaste.